when we're creating our portfolio, we want to make sure that early on we make things simple. We make things simple and efficient, and we want to make things consistent. When I say things, I mean content such as titles and headings. And the way that we can do that is twofold. We can create one type of look and feel on a master that we can then use consistently on our pages. However, the other one we can do is we can create some paragraph styles. These are big picture styles for text that we want to use over and over throughout our document. And the beauty of this is if we create a paragraph style, we can then change that or update it or apply it very simply with one click. So what I'm going to do is just go through and show you how to create those. I'm just going to select and delete this guide because it's in the way. And I've got my first title. So this is going to be a title that I might have across, several pages within my portfolio. So in the paragraph palette down the bottom here, I'm just going to make sure that that's expanded. And what I'm going to do is also make sure it's turned on. If you don't have it, you can go to Window and then you go down to Styles and just make sure that it's checked. It's checked, you'll be able to see it in one of your open windows. If yours is minimized, it should have an icon if you minimize it down, and it's this one here. So I've just expanded it out to make things easy and easy to use. So I've got my main style, and all we're going to do in our paragraph panel is click New and double click on the paragraph style. If you double click the text, it'll change the name of it, which we can do, which is main title. So to actually edit the properties, we click next to it and it brings up the properties panel. Within here, we're just going to make sure that the basic character formats and that the menus down the side, on the left hand side, is Miria Pro condensed 100 point, which is the same as the information provided in the character panel down on the right hand side there. And that's it. That's all I want to do, and press OK. And as you can see, it's generated a main title paragraph style. Now I want to select the next two. The next one, subtitle. I want to create a new paragraph style for that. Double click on the properties, and we can change the name of it in the first general tab, which is going to be subtitle. I'm also going to make sure, I'm actually going to check the settings. I actually want this to be uppercase, so all caps, and then in advanced, colors, click button, character color, and I want it to be black, and I actually want to tint that at 85 to match my bar down the bottom of the page, and then I'm going to press OK. So now subtitle's set, and we've got a subtitle paragraph. Same again, create a new one, double click it, and we want subtitle. Basic information is good. We want that to be lowercase, so that's fine, and press OK. So now I have 3 paragraph styles which are reflected here. If for some reason I want to update them, I can double click in any of these styles on the left hand side and change any of this information here. There's quite a lot of stuff, so the more that you get into it, the more you can have a look at the options and the properties for each style. At this stage, OK. If I want to change the color of it, yes, I can do it in properties, but I can also just select that particular item and select the text, and I want to change that text to blue, and I want a tint of 85%. It's a bit bright, and then just press enter. So I click off that text, now it's this color. What has that done though? If I select that text, if you go into your paragraph styles box, there's a little plus sign there, which means that, hey, it's telling us that we've done something to our style. Do we want to revert it back to the original style that we defined at the start, or do we want to update it so now becomes a new style? And you can do that by right-clicking. So you can apply, which just clears it back to its original, or you can redefine. And I can redefine it. And what that has done is now made that character style. If I look in the properties and go down to color, it's made it that blue 85% tint. So now we've done that. This is great. What this means is, if we go into one of our pages, in page 1, yep, they're all still there. So there's two things we can do here. If we've got multiple pages and we've created a new text box and we've typed in a new subtitle somewhere that we want on one of our pages. So I've decided I want a subtitle over here, and it's going to be, formatting paragraph styles is my title. And then from there, if I want to just make that the subtitle style, I can just click subtitle and it automatically changes it. The beauty of this now is that if I ever decide, light blue is just not the color, my highlight color that I want to have throughout my entire document. The beauty of it is, now we can go back in and have a look at subtitle in the properties, go down to character color and say, hey, I actually want it to be, let's choose something sensible here, green, and I want it to be 85% tint of that green. And if I press OK, it's now going to update it throughout my entire document. On all pages that I have that text, have subtitle, paragraph style applied to it. This then, as you can see, can become quite a powerful and useful tool when you've got an 80-page portfolio document to consistently format and maintain.